determinant. We're looking for x, so what do? X comes here, minus 10 goes here. So this becomes what? If minus x comes here, becomes what? Plus x. Minus 10 goes here, becomes what? Plus 10. So you have minus 10 minus 5. This implies that x is equals to what? 5. So we have x is equals to what? 5. That is option D as we have on the slide here. X is equals to what? 5. Then the next question says find the acute angle between the straight lines. Find the acute angle between the straight lines. Y is equals to x and y is equals to root 3x. So we have this y is equals to what? Is equals to x and y is equals to what? Square root of 3x. Now, the slope of an angle, okay? The slope of a straight line is simply what? The line, let's try this. Let me make a sketch here quickly. The slope of a straight line is simply what? The angle the straight line makes is what? With the x-axis. It's simply what? The tangent of what? The angle the line makes what? The x-axis. Now, we say general equation of a line is y is equals to what? Mx plus c, where m is the slope and c is what? Is the intercept. So what do you have here? We have y is equals to what? X. So this means that what? In this case, this means that what? C is equals to 0 and m is equals to what? M is 1. Second one, we say y is equals to what? Square root of what? 3. See, y is equals to what? Square root of 3x plus c plus, okay? Just square root of 3x. What do we say here? Y is equals to square root of 3x. If we compare this and this, what do we say? C is also equals to what? 0, but m is equals to what? Square root of 3. Now, we just said that what? The slope or the gradient of a line, m is simply equals to what? The tangent of what? The angle the line makes with the x-axis. So you are saying the angle this line, let's sketch this line. This line will be y equals to root 3x. Y this one will be what? Y is equals to x. Okay? Now, the angle between this is simply what? This angle is theta. Let's call this angle theta 1 and let's call this angle what? Theta 2. Now, what is theta 1? What is theta 2? We said tan theta 1 is equals to what? The tangent of what? Theta 1 is equals to what? The slope of what? Let's call the slope of this line to be m1, okay? And let's call the slope of this line to be what? To be m2. So you say tan theta 1 is simply equals to what? m1. So the slope of this line is simply what? The tangent of what? The angle it makes is what? With the positive x-axis, which is this, okay? So we have this. So that means theta 1 is equals to what? The tan inverse of what? m1. What is m1? This is the tan inverse of what? Square root of 3, which gives us what? 60 degrees. So we have 60 degrees. Okay? Now what is theta 2? Theta 2 is also tan theta 2 is also equals to what? m2. So we say theta 2 is equals to what? Tan inverse of what? Of m2. And what is m2? m2 is 1. So we can come and say what? Theta 2 is equals to the tan inverse of what? What is m2? m2 is 1 of 1. Tan inverse of 1 will give us what? This is 45 degrees. So you see, the angle this line makes with the x-axis is what? 45 degrees. While the angle this line makes with the x-axis is what? 60 degrees. So what is the angle between the what is the angle between the two lines? This will be this angle here. Let's call the angle theta. This angle here. So say theta is equals to what? Theta will be equals to what? Theta 1 minus what? Theta 2. This is what? 60 degrees minus what? 45 degrees, which gives us what? 15 degrees. This will be what? From here to here is 60, from here to here is 45. So to get this one, we have what? 60 minus what? 45, which gives us what? 15 degrees. So you say the acute angle between the straight lines, y equals to x and y equals to root 3x is what? 15 degrees. That's option A as we have on the slide here. Option A. And the next question says, a regular polygon has 150 degrees as the size of each interior angle. How many sides does it have? Now, you have to know this, that the exterior angle and the interior angle of any polygon are what? Are supplementary. That is what? Exterior angle plus interior angle equals to what? 180. So we are saying the exterior angle, okay, plus what is the size of each interior angle? In this case is what? 150 degrees. So this plus 150 degrees is equals to 180 degrees. This implies that what? The exterior angle is equals to 180 minus 150, which gives us what? 30 degrees. So we have this, okay? Now, in a regular polygon, we say what? The side of each exterior angle is simply equals to what? 360 degrees all over what? All over n, where n is the number of sides. Okay? Now, in this particular polygon, we say what? The exterior angle is 30 degrees. So this implies 30 degrees is equals to 360 degrees all over n. This implies that what? 30 degrees times n is equals to 360 degrees. We are looking for n, so what do? We divide both sides by what? 30 degrees. So this implies that n is equals to 360 degrees all by what? 30 degrees. This gives us what? 36 over 3, which gives us what? 12. So that means the polygon in question has what? 12 sides. That is option A as we have on the slide there. The polygon in question has 12 sides. Option A as we have on the slide there. Thank you very much for staying with us throughout this class. Hope to see you in the next class as well. Ciao. Thank you for staying with us. For questions, suggestions, and interactive session, visit www.finks.com/STEM. Thank you.